Daily Download.
Thailand wants its former prime minister back. Rare footage from Georgia and North Korea. And hurrah for beer! Hurrah indeed. Hey again, Doug Bernard, welcoming you back to our daily excursion around the world we call The Download. Beer later, news first. And beginning today, we're off to Pakistan for that nation's 60th anniversary of its independence from Britain. At founder Ali Jinnah's tomb, there were solemn ceremonies, including artillery salutes and flag raisings, heavy security as well, here in Karachi as elsewhere. And speaking of celebrations, well, a little bit more colorful at Islamabad's Convention Center. Prime Minister Shaukat Aziz spoke in between musical celebrations, many performed by students. And, hey guys, lighten up. Come on, it's a birthday party. Not so far away to Bangkok now, where Thailand's Supreme Court issuing arrest warrants for former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. The ousted leader and his wife ordered to stand trial September 25th on charges of corruption. They face up to 10 years in prison. Don't hold your breath, however. Mr. Shinawatra keeping a very public exile in London, making it clear he has no intention of return. Well, from keeping out of prison to getting out now, and to Tbilisi, Georgia, where rioting has left a major prison in shambles. Wow. Amazing footage this, taken just before security regained control. 12 prisoners are said to have slashed their wrists. Now, little else is known about this, including what led to the violence in the first place. Now, outside the prison, things not much better. Relatives of those inside practically rioting themselves. Both inmates and their families have long claimed inhumane conditions in the prison. Rare images coming out of North Korea's capital this week. Massive flooding in Pyongyang and elsewhere in the south of that country has reportedly left hundreds dead or missing. Thousands of buildings now said to be buried under silt or just washed away. The floods caused largely by continued heavy rains. Now, other areas of Asia have been hit much harder by recent flooding. For example, India and Bangladesh, as we've mentioned here before. What makes this so unusual that the hyper-controlling North is allowing such images to be taped, much less broadcast. As we've mentioned before, we've talked about this new feature on our website. It's called T2A, and it's a weekly web chat. That term never more appropriate for Wednesday's guest, Stan Lee, the man who gave the world the original web-slinger himself, Spider-Man. Mr. Lee, a legend in graphic novels. Call him what you like, from Spider-Man to X-Men to Fantastic Four. Stan Lee's taking all your questions Wednesday on T2A. Now, for more, just go to our homepage, voanews.com, and click on that T2A link.
Daily Download.
You know, things are bad in England when authorities are saying that people aren't drinking enough beer. Well, so to correct this grievous problem, the Great British Beer Fest, now underway in London. Hurrah, beer! How do you get there exactly? Well, just follow all the wobbly patrons. And once there, you'll find all your favorites on tap: Berserker, Tabitha the Knackered, and, of course, little old Stoat Wobbler. Yum. Now, for those of you asking, does Britain really need a beer festival?
Sales of real ale in a bottle are going up, but that's getting people to drink at home. Now, we do like them to drink ale in a bottle, but, you know, if we're going to protect the British pubs, people have got to get it out there and drink in their pubs.
Well, alrighty then. And these guys, well, more than willing to help out. Good show, chappies. And hey, what says good show better than a ripping, drunken pub sing-along? And, hey, wait a minute, can you pan back for a quick second there? Just take the camera back and... Okay. Well, that's one way to get people to drink more in the pub. Hey, check out the sash, by the way. It's Miss Cornwall. Powerful stuff, that British ale. Well, that's your download. Skål. See you tomorrow.